Y'all gotta let.
Missouri City, Texas, better known as the Mo,
Oh,
where everything is fast, yet it seems so slow. Indulge in the tale of the brothers Mo. Different mothers, one father. His name is Pop Smoke, a gangster and a pimp and a player in these streets, trying to bring his sons together before he's deceased. The firstborn was Eli, a successful actor in movies. His mom was a crackhead, and she ain't know what to do with him. Sean is a media personality who creates content, banker for the family, and not with all the nonsense. Tristan is a realtor. If you want it, he can get it. His mom was a hood rat, but moved into politics. Charles Monk is a businessman who's losing all his business to strip cloud models. He's addicted to the strippers. Drew be keeping it real, but he usually stays silent. He killed a man over a domino game because he wouldn't stay quiet. Chris is good with his hands. He's a DJ and a barber. It's sad, because he don't even know who is his mama. Edna was a runaway. We know he kind of slow. He was adopted, raised by Pop Smoke. It's the Mo brothers, no sisters, no others. Pop Smoke was a rolling stone. All different mothers. A fictional tale, but Mo City gets the glory. Brotherly love is the moral of the story.
What you just heard was the trailer to Mo City, the movie. I'm excited about that. I'm excited about that. And the voice of that was Danielle Davis. Danielle, thank you for sharing your beautiful voice and lending it to this movie. Moe McCoy, why did you choose Danielle Davis to be the voice for this trailer?
well, my process is whoever comes, that's who I make the movie with. So we put on events, 5 events with every movie, and she came to one of the events and she said she does voiceover. So we put her in that position and she did an excellent job. The poem was written by Andrea Tyler, and then Danielle and Chuck kind of edited a little bit because the movie changed a little bit. And then that's what you got, and it sounds beautiful, and I loved it. So
Sounds great.
it was a blessing. Like all the people that's in this movie came to the event, you know what I mean? And then we put them in the movie. So I cast everybody. Not We don't do auditions, and some people get in the movie. You come to my casting event, you get casted.
I have a question about that,
Yes.
but I want to get with Danielle first about what she did as voiceover, because that is an interesting way to approach. We'll talk about that in a
All
minute.
right. Cool.
Okay, but Danielle, so you voiced the trailer for Mo City, the movie. Tell me why it was important for you to do this. Why was it important for you to even come when he put the casting out?
Absolutely. So there's a couple of different things that I do, and one of them being voiceover. But I'm also a vocalist and an actress. I've done radio, and I'm a financial literacy coach. However, in my reaching out to different artists through Instagram and finding out about up and coming projects that were going on, I came across C Money. Big ups to C Money. And I told him, how passionate I am about doing voiceover. I found out about the movie, and immediately he linked me with Mo. And I told him, I said, you know what, I'd love to do a voiceover trailer for this movie. Found out that things were kind of already in motion as far as the script being written. As he mentioned, there's a gentleman named Charles that kind of worked on the scripting. We kind of worked on editing it together. And so it was awesome that this opportunity came to me. Wonderful people to work with, very professional, very kind-hearted, and just if they see that you're on your hustle and on your grind, they want to give you an opportunity. So this is important for me because it gives me an opportunity to do that which I'm passionate about, and part of that is voiceover.
A lot of people are getting into voiceover now. Tell me how it has helped shape some of your career.
Absolutely. So, in addition to the other things that I do, I think this adds like a special niche, because not only am I able to do voiceovers for movie trailers, but I also am able to do voiceover for, small businesses, corporate companies, as well as helping new artists and upcoming artists or established artists to promote their projects. So I like this part of what I do because it gives me an opportunity to make a difference in the lives of lots of different people from lots of different backgrounds and lots of different professions.
Thank you for sharing your voice. Again, really appreciate that.
Thank you.
I don't know why this came to my brain. It was like a John Singleton,
Oh yeah.
and like the vibe or the sound or I don't know, just the intro part. I haven't seen. This is my first time seeing it just now, but for some strange reason, I don't know why that came to my head as I'm watching and hearing this trailer.
John Singleton was one of the greatest filmmakers ever to me, and he impacted my life early with Boys in the Hood. It just blew me away. My mom took me to see it, and I was like, people in the movie, and I just couldn't process this. Like, it was awesome, and I think eventually it led to me doing film. So I had to shout out John Singleton for that.
Good.
Yeah.
We've got Moe McCoy, Danielle Davis, and C Money here in the building with us today at Amazing 102.5 FM. And we're talking about an upcoming film entitled Moe City the Movie. When does this movie come out? This Sunday,
July 9th at the Star Cinema Grill. Beautiful place. When you walk in there, they got legendary actors posted on the wall. And we're gonna put our posters next to them and just make it look good. We C Money got us some beautiful red and blue carpet to match the street signs of Mo City, and I think it's just gonna be fun. To me, this is the funnest part of the process. Filmmaking is a lot of work, but it's double the fun. And the premiere is where we get to all watch the movie. I get to see people's reaction. We get to get on the red carpet and take lots of pictures. I get to design on the wall of the theater. I'm like, I get to just, do what I do. And it's fun. And, my peers get to come and see what all this work is about.
Yeah. See Money, Cedric Wade, what are you most excited about on what is it, Sunday? What are you most excited about experiencing when you walk into this facility?
Well, I was excited about the last time Moe McCoy gave me the opportunity to DJ the movie Bad Boxer, and it was a great experience. I got a little taste of it already, but the Mo City, we always do things big. We like Harlem cats. We real fly, you know what I'm saying? So this is gonna be.
So when Sunday come, what we doing? What we looking like? What we saying to the people?
What we saying is you're gonna have to come fly. And you're gonna have to dress to impress. You have to come down and show out, because I am. I don't know about y'all, you know what I mean? I'm gonna show out.
Yeah, we're gonna have C Money is always fly. I have to say that. He always fly.
You gotta stay fly.
So he's right. The Mo City people, they dress to impress. So I'm really excited about that. And we're gonna have the cameras rolling. Shout out to Cat TV, gonna be covering the blue and red carpet. So it's gonna be all right.
Mr. Moe McCoy, fun fact, you were on Jerry Springer, Ninja Warrior, and World Poker Tour. How the heck did you get on these shows?
Well, Jerry called me.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he saw me grinding. He called me. Shout out to Jerry, man. Rest in peace. Yes.
Okay, tell me more.
Man, Jerry's my guy. He put me in the industry. Like, he got my foot in the door by being on his show. We did a show called Girlfriends vs. Groupies. You can look that up online and then learn a little bit about me. Back in the day. That was back in the day.
Tell me what it was. It like because I always thought Jerry Springer show was scripted.
It is
at first, though.
It is. Everything on TV is scripted. Okay. Everything, even reality shows. But these were two actual women that I deal with. One is my baby mama, and the other one is just a good friend, ex-girlfriend that we'll be friends for life. You know what I mean?
And so you go on the show,
Mhm.
the Jerry Springer show, as what, like as you're feuding or
Well,
something?
yeah, basically, I got two girlfriends. It's called Girlfriends versus Groupie. So they consider my baby mama the groupie, and Jessica was the girlfriend, and I was the guy that was dating both of them.
So were you like nonchalant on camera?
Yes, very. I was very cool with it. Well,
Yeah.
you know, I just was real smooth. It happened kind of fast too, so I didn't really get a chance. The script, they had me studying the script, and then when I came out, it was a whole different story. So I'm like, well,
yeah, right.
So I just kind of played calm. I'm good at improv, so I just kind of played the smooth role. You know, you knew about it the whole time.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, I think about things like that, and it's like, how do you even capitalize on something like that? You say Jerry Springer helped you get into the industry.
Well, first he showed me the game. Like they flew me out. They picked me up in the limo. They took me to a hotel. They fed me till I couldn't eat no more. Then they took me to the studio. I met all the people that was producing the show, and that's how I got into a casting. I was in casting. It was called Real Casting out of Detroit. They plugged me up with them. They put me in the movie Batman vs Superman. They put me in all kinds.
You like
movies.
doing what?
Yeah, I was an extra.
Yeah, I want to be an extra on a Batman movie.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It was cool. I sat in the Detroit jail for 13 hours and I made one frame of
in
the
Gotham
movie.
City?
No, in Batman vs Superman.
This is amazing.
Yeah, yep. So, but while I was sitting
Gotham
there,
City because I'm thinking Batman, but go ahead, I'm listening to you.
While I was sitting there,
Yeah.
I learned. I was looking at all the production, and I'm like, I can do this. I'm a star.
God was setting you up, Moe McCoy.
Yes,
he was setting you up, and he gives you more as you evolve, grow, develop, learn, understand.
Yes. And I just looked at Hollywood and how they was doing it big, and I was like, I could do this on a small scale.
That's right.
You know what I mean? I already had cameras, lights, opportunity. I knew a lot of people. I'm a really good networker. I meet lots of people. I was the first person that I know that was on Facebook. Because I was on tour. I was on tour, and I did Hampton University, and I'm on stage. It's 5,000 people in the crowd, and I say, "Follow me on MySpace," and they laugh. They like, we don't do MySpace. I'm saying, well, what do y'all do? We do the Facebook. It was called the Facebook
because it was for college.
Yeah, yep. And I said, well, I'm finna sign up right now if y'all follow me. And I signed up. I was at 5,000 people the same day I signed up.
Wow, that's amazing.
And then I started deleting people. Every time I met a person, delete one of them students because they ain't even engaging on my page. Right. So they liked the show, took my $200 and showed me Facebook. And that was it. Right. So every time I met somebody, I deleted them and then I added them. And so now, years later, I've curated a sweet following. I've got about 10,000 followers on Facebook, and that's just been one way I promote what I'm doing.
I love it. Right. This is a wonderful story. I appreciate all of you for sharing with us today. I know you all got to go, and I could talk all day. So
me too. About this stuff, yes, I can talk about it.
This is so good. We've got Cedric Wade, Danielle Davis, and Moe McCoy. They are part of Moe City, the movie. We do have to wrap this interview up, and we'd like to leave fans. You all right over there?
Yeah, my bad. I dropped my ring. I'm sure. Hey, I got these air fresheners.
Oh, that's right. Really quickly. C Money, Cedric Wade. Tell us what you got here in the corner.
I got this air freshener for sale. This is my own company air freshener called Players Air Freshener.
Players Air Freshener.
For the real
you got
players.
The shirt on. Let me see your shirt.
It's for the real. You got to be a player to smell like this and rock.
I want to. Okay.
You got to be a player. So we doing it for the players.
Yes.
And it's just $5 a bottle. You spray it in your car if the cops pull you over, whatever. You just want to smell. You want to smell like a player. You want to get this.
Wait, how I'm trying to correlate cops and player and
you talking about those people that use
what are you
that?
Talking about, Mom?
Smoke cigarettes.
Yeah.
Smoke cigarettes. You don't want your wife finding out you smoking still.
Sure, that's good.
You spray that,
It works. I have
got
a testimony.
People still smoke cigarettes.
And then I got the shirt too for the Moe City movie. Just
$5 a shirt. How much have you invested into this movie?
I invested in all my piggy bank. I emptied out my whole piggy
I
bank.
love it.
Yeah. I emptied out my whole piggy bank for him, because I see I see his work. He's good at what he does.
But you need people like that, right, Moe McCoy? Someone
Absolutely.
who can understand what it is
Yeah.
and decide, hey, this I'm going to rock with 100%. How important is it to have someone like that?
Oh, it's amazing because it wouldn't even be a Mo City movie without C Money. He had the ideal. I'm gonna make the movies, but he had an ideal for his city. He said, I want to do a movie for my city called Mo City. And my name Mo. So like it all worked together.
Yeah, for sure.
It came in threes, you know what I mean?
Yeah, literally.
And he helped me when I was touring my movie, The Bad Boxer, which is on Tubi right now. You can watch it on Tubi. He DJ'd the premiere. He helped pass out flyers. And when somebody helped me like that, I want to help them. And he said he wanted to do the movie. So I said, I'll do your movie, bro. I don't think he even believed me when I said that. But again, I have an impeccable word. So I said, we do it in 90 days. So 90 days later, I pulled up. He was like, you really here? I said, yeah, we're going to do it, bro. I told you I'm coming. Sometimes we get used to people not keeping their word, but I want to be somebody that is going to be there and get the job done.
Danielle,
Yes,
do
ma'am.
you want to continue to work with people like this? And what more can you do with these guys? Or do you want to do with C Money and Moe McCoy?
Absolutely. Let me say this. I'm a woman of faith. I'm not ashamed of my faith.
Neither
and I
am
believe that God has the master plan. And I'm so sorry that C Money and Mo went through the adversity that they went through. But I feel like there was a purpose behind that adversity. Had they not gone through that adversity and that shakeup, I would not have been able to be a part of the project. So I'm not, just tooting my own horn and saying that it's just because of me, but it's me and several other people that were not originally a part of the original cast that were able to then come in because of that adversity. So I just praise God and give him the glory for the shakeup, because sometimes there's a purpose behind the pain and the adversity. And so moving forward, absolutely, because of that, these relationships were built, and I do want to continue to work with Mo, and I do want to continue to work with C Money. I think there's a lot that we can do, whether it's I'm doing the voiceover or I'm, acting in some of their films. I've had an opportunity to be a part of a lot of national films. Will Smith did a film called Focus years ago. I was able to be a featured extra in that film. I've also had an opportunity to be featured on HBO, ABC, TNT, different television series. So I want to continue to grow and expand in terms of film. I've also had an opportunity to do lots of theater here locally, like the Ensemble Theater, the Express Children's Theater. So I want to continue to be able to use my gifts and talents for the servitude of people, for the glory of God. And yes, if we can do it together, beautiful.
I love that.
Wow.
Moe McCoy, what do you say to new filmmakers who are trying? They want to get into the industry. What are some misconceptions, and what are some things that they should be looking for?
Well, filmmaking is, ain't nobody giving out no budgets. You're going to have to work hard.
They don't have a lot of free monies out here.
Yeah, hard work and dedication. You just pick up your camera, start filming some stuff. A movie has to have a beginning, middle, and end. You got it then. You know what I mean? So a scene has to have a beginning, middle, and end. So just, start making your movie and shout me out afterwards and say, Mo motivated me to do that. I got a book called Moe McCoy Film School. Get the book and then start making the movie.
Guys, as we mentioned, we like to leave fans, followers, listeners, and supporters with something inspiring, something empowering, something they can take with them the rest of the day, the rest of the weekend, all the way up to the weekend. C Money, Cedric Wade, what do you want to leave us with today?
I just want to leave y'all with follow your dreams. The future belongs to those who believe in their dreams. That's what they told me when I walked across stage at Really Rich High School. And I just feel like if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. So you need to always stand your ground. Don't let nobody tell you can't do nothing. Follow through with it.
And how do we find you?
On Instagram, Go DJ C Money. Shout out to all the Go DJs too. Go DJ C High C. Blessed me to be a part of the Go DJs. Shout out to the Go MCs, Go MC Quay, Hooker. Shout out to the Go. I respect the Go DJs. They show mad love to me. You know what I mean? So that's why I always big up to them.
Thank you. And Danielle Davis, what do you want to leave us with today?
Absolutely. I just want to say, don't be discouraged if you don't get your break right away, because sometimes God is hiding you. He will purposely cause people not to see you, not to hear you, and not to see the greatness that's in you, because he's protecting you from the vultures. And when the appointed time has arrived, he will reveal you. And so don't be discouraged. Keep your hustle up, keep your grind up, and just wait on God to provide you with the right opportunities, the right people, and the right connections.
That's good. I received that. Moe McCoy, leave us with something inspiring, something empowering, something we can take with us the rest of the day, the rest of the weekend, all the way up to the weekend.
Yeah, I would just say get started. It's not what you go through, you know. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. So you got to start to finish. So get started on your dream. We're in hard times right now. Pandemic, war, rumors of war. Do something that you like to do. Don't just, go out there and work for somebody else. Go do your dream, and God will make a way. I haven't had a job in 30 years. I've just been doing this. I'm not a millionaire, but I'm okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yet. I'm going to be multiple millionaire.
Yes, sir.
I grew up with Floyd Mayweather, so that's my kind of, I've been hard work and dedication. That's what he was doing as a kid. He was saying, I'm going to be the champ. I'm saying, I'm filmmaker Moe McCoy, and, I'm going to get that lifestyle too.
How do we find you?
Find me on all social media at Mo Money McCoy, and follow me on Facebook.
Can I tell them where to follow me?
Oh, please.
I forgot to say that.
Okay.
You can follow me on Instagram at DaniCole1. That's DANICHOLE1.
Hey guys, look, I'm Amanda Sapp here on Amazing 102.5 FM. Don't go anywhere. We got more guests in studio for you today. Stay tapped in, stay tuned in, stay amazing. We'll be right back.